Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to another weekly Pick a Card reading with your Brother Zen. And in this week, we're going to be looking into the full moon energy in Sagittarius that happens on May 23rd at 9:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to have a pick a card where you're going to have a choice between three different, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But let's talk about how to make the most of the full moon release energy of the Sagittarius full moon. Now, to make the most of this release type of energy, we have 10 statements that we can do, and I like to add a tint of gratitude with it because whatever we focus on is what grows and expands. If I focus too much on trying to bring something in or trying to push something away, I actually push something further away and draw something in even closer that I'm not wanting. So when we have thank you for unveiling and helping me let go of the blocks that stand between me and something, then there's this energy that opens up that gate to allow us to move through and release blocks and things that are in our way. Writing them out is great. Saying them out loud as you do is great because writing them puts that physical energy out into the world. Saying that puts that vibration of voice out into the world. Feeling it with our heart allows that emotional energy to help draw things to us and push things away. And seeing it in the mind's eye, allows the thoughts to form and that mental energy to also come into play. Revisiting them as often as possible is also great because whatever we focus on the most is what we draw or, allow to fall away from us, right? And the energy of this full moon release is extra strong when it's made within 8 hours before the full moon starts. How I remember is when you want to release something, it's like putting out your trash cans. You don't want to put it out after the trash man is gone. You want to put it out before, so the 8 hours before. And then the new moon is when we plant new things, and that's when the planting season starts. We have 8 hours after is the heightened energy around a new moon. So 8 hours before is when you can do some sort of a full moon ritual and release. Now, this energy is super sparky when they're related to the characteristics, when these releasing things, the subject of what we're trying to release, when it is around the zodiac sign that's rolled over the sign of the full moon. So in this case, of course, it is Sagittarius. So it's all things international, including international travel, writing and editing and publishing, learning, both education ourselves and teaching, spirituality, organized and unorganized religion or spiritual practices, positivity, optimism, open-mindedness to new ways, seeking truth. Also, feeling the urge to be free and go on an adventure. So, we can feel overstimulated, like it says, or we can be in a super multitasking kind of energy, and even can be a bit careless if we're too excited to do something. So it's all about balancing and releasing these types of things. Also, legal matters, your sense of right and wrong, your conscious. Are you moving your body? When's the last time you connected with nature? Are you spreading your energy among too many things or people? Sagittarians have such fiery energy, sometimes can overdo it, right? And then the Sagittarius energy does rule over the hips, the sciatic nerve, thighs, and liver. So anything about any of this energy is what we can focus on for the release ceremony. So hopefully that helps and you can use all that energy in the most impactful way. All right, so that's it for that portion. But of course, we've got your choice between 3 different pick a card readings. You can choose from as many of them as you would like. We have timestamps listed in the description box below. But what we're going to be looking at is where in your life can you be more open-minded? So let's jump into reading number 1 right now. Right, if you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you. And of course, we're going to look into where in your life can you be more open-minded. We're going to start off by asking our ancestors through the secrets of the Ancestor Oracle here and find out what area of your life you can be more open-minded about. And of course, we'll dig in more. We never just, pull one card, Not when I have so many. No. All right, let's take a look here. So for those that chose reading number 1, where in their life can they be more open-minded? All right, so this is that there. Let me see, make some space over here for the cards. All right. So we've got Jumbie with Total Disruption, card number 13. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if I can zero in a little bit. I love the colors. Oh my gosh. This deck is just so vibrant. I love it. So we'll put that here for this. And let's see what this brings in. Of course, it seems like you can be more open-minded about disruptions, a little flexibility about change coming in, things altering a little bit, things, changing. And it says here, tears will be shed. Are you ready to accept change? Because ready or not, here it comes. And you are living the Zen proverb, let go or be dragged. I love that. And what are you struggling to hold on to? It says, ding dong, that old situation is dead. Like from Wizard of Oz, ding dong, the old situation's dead. Shift happens. There is radical change happening with you and around you. Allow yourself to cleanse the energy of the past and forge ahead. A new beginning starts now. Wow. The ancestral memory here with Jumbie says Jumbies are otherworldly shadow spirits and monsters in the Caribbean. In Caribbean carnivals, the Moko Jumbie towers high on stilts as a god who sees right and wrong doers. People fear the Jumbie as a messenger of death. However, the Jumbie is most potent as a messenger of life. Jumbie reminds us to embrace the changes of life, and Jumbie is as much about the beginnings as it is about the endings. The ancestral medicine that comes with this is fear of change and fear of death are two huge fears of those who walked before. Your ancestors are calling on you to release fear and rise as yourself, with all the lessons from the past in your heart. The shadow aspect that comes with this can be, if this resonates, stop living in the past, hanging on to what once was. You are the reason your life is stale, so let go. This is a correspondent to tarot, and this one is the Death card, Death and Rebirth, card number 13. The declaration is, I am completely open to the sacred magic of change. There's that open-mindedness. I'm open to the magic of change. So being open to change obviously is part of that here. And then we're going to pull here from the Psychic Tarot Oracle. It's a combo of tarot and oracle, almost a little bit like this. A lot of those also refer to tarot, like that one did with the Death card. So let's see what else they want you to know here about this openness to change. All right, there it is. And you got Disruption, the Tower card, 16, another major arcana. So there is change coming here. Buckle up, Buttercup, right? Like it was saying here. So let's read from this one too. A sudden, unusually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. And even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. I'm reminded of, in Japan they do, like they'll repair pots and stuff that break with gold, which makes it even stronger than it was before it got broken. So if there's a crack, we can fill it with gold, and then you're even stronger. I love that. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life, and if you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they are truly our greatest teachers. So learn from the past, accept whatever you perceive as mistakes, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. And this disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles can be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you're ready or not. Of course, we're never moved forward until we're ready, but we may not feel like we're ready when it happens. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you feel this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. And again, this is, so you got the Death card and the Tower card. Definitely open-mindedness to this change that's coming forward is right with all this energy. And with the full moon energy release. So if you use this full moon energy for releasing, I feel like this is saying that it will definitely, if you're open-minded, truly, both consciously and subconsciously for the release, then, it'll happen. You might look at, speaking of like subconscious, you might, journal or just kind of take a moment and go, is there anything below the surface that might be there of me being resistant to change? All right. And then I'm going to pull here from the Terrestrial Fauna Oracle. And the author of these, Chris Lee, does offer all of my followers 10% off this deck. The link is down in the description box of the video if you're interested in purchasing these. Very kind of them to do that. Beautiful, beautiful deck. I've got his couple of his decks. They're just beautiful. You'll see here in a moment. Just even these alone. The camera doesn't do it justice either. So this is the one here. And we have the wolf. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if I can get it to come in clear there. Beautiful energy. So sometimes the lone wolf, sometimes the, part of the pack, right? So let's see what the wolf brings in here. It's almost the end of the deck. Zebra is the only one that stands in between the wolf and being the endings and beginnings here. So the wolf, known for its powerful yet loyal nature, imparts a message of strength and unity. Tap into your inner reserves of resilience and determination. And just as the wolf confidently navigates its surroundings, trust your instincts and assert your presence. The wolf's deep connection with its pack emphasizes the importance of community and collaboration. Value the strength of working together and supporting each other. Cultivate the support and synergy that arises from collective efforts aimed at common goals. The wolf teaches the significance of embracing both your fierce and your gentle sides. Find balance between assertiveness and empathy. Just as the wolf gracefully balances strength and sensitivity, strive to harmonize your unwavering determination with your ability to care for others. Embrace your inner wolf, embodying both strength and compassion. Remember that the wolf encourages you to embrace your inner resilience, value community, trust your intuition, set personal boundaries, and harmonize the interplay between strength and kindness. Guided by the wisdom of the wolf, you can tap into your inherent strength, nurture meaningful connections, and cultivate a life that seamlessly integrates power and compassion. I love that. And then also, as I was reading that, I like this energy of that you're not alone with these changes. Whenever these changes are coming with endings and beginnings, you've got a great community. You've got a great host of beings of unconditional love and light, your whole spiritual posse and support team on the other side. That's your pack. And you're never, ever, really, ever alone. Maybe sometimes with the physically, but spiritually and energetically, you're always surrounded by a great group and host. I love that. And then we're going to pull from the Tarot of the Divine here, and let's get some more information and guidance here. So what else for those that chose reading number 1? All right, so I do want that one, and then these 3. What else? Okay, and this one. And what else? I feel like was at least one more, but there's 2 more, and those will go down here. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's start over here. And you got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, change of direction. I like the 3 of Wands coming in for you, though, because Wands is your drive, your ambition, your inspiration, the movement, but it's the 3 of Wands is like the Ace of Wands is you have a new passion. The 2 of Wands is like you make plans and find out how you're going to go somewhere, and you start taking steps. And then the 3 of Wands is you've taken steps, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to head off in a different direction. And this is this change. This is this. The reason I like it for you, though, is that you are the one that initiates this change. And that's what's great about the Tower is if you be quiet and you listen to Spirit, you can actually hear the countdown before the lightning strikes and hits the Tower. And you can leave something sooner if you wish. Although, admittedly, a lot of us humans, we love getting the shock therapy treatment of lightning hitting something and removing it out of our life because we like to experience something right up to where it needs to be removed for you to experience something new. It's fated, this next thing. This change that's happening is like, before we come down here, we know all these things that we fated want to have happen in our lives, and Spirit and our spiritual posse is always working on that. Our pack is always working on that. And we tell them by this point, if I haven't removed this, remove it because this has to move for me to experience the next thing. So it's right up against it. And they're like, all right, lightning bolt, move it so that you can go on and experience that next thing. So I like this though, because the 3 of Wands is telling me that you're not in this particular change that's coming up around this full moon. You are the one initiating the change, and you're not waiting for the shock therapy. All right. Yeah, and the 5 of Cups. So the change has to do here emotionally, mainly with the 5 of Cups. It's the transformation of moving from one kind of lower vibrational energies and emotions into higher vibrational. So this change feels like it's really zeroed in more in the emotional center than others right now. We'll see what else comes in here with these 2. Yeah, the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords represents like the nightmare and insomnia card, our fears, these small t truths. And the 9 is an ending and beginning number. So there are some fears that are let go here. You're realizing the transformation. What's at the root of this emotion that you're feeling is some old fears that you had growing up that have been bothering you and tugging at you all this time, going, hey, I need you to, see this so we can release that. And I like it because this is where this change is coming. 9 is like the endings and beginnings. 10 is when things are actually ending and beginning, but you've reached the end with this here. So I like that transformation. Yeah. And here's the 5 of Coins. So more of the 5s. This is like the changes of these beliefs of lacking. So these emotions around not being good enough, not being lovable, the fear of rejection, these are coming in here, and these are the transformations that are coming. I mean, you got change cards here with number 5s, got an ending and a beginning. This is all about changes and endings, but it's positive because you're letting fears go around lack, that you're not worthy. And the 5 of Cups is this transformation where you're really able to look at emotions differently than you have before. from a place realizing every moment is either of unconditional love, higher vibration, or lower vibration, which is of, fear. These fear beliefs. And so you're realizing, all right, when someone does something, says something, and it's not of unconditional love, then it's a fear. And when you realize that when humans, our human side, when our little inner child feels unsafe or out of control, it is going to go into fight or flight mode. And when it does that, it knocks out our intelligent brain, our compassionate heart, our loving heart. And it's a little 2-year-old and its pet hissing cat that are left in charge. And they'll do whatever they feel is necessary. However unintelligent, unloving, and uncompassionate it is, they'll do that. And so when you realize that these things that were done or not done, these things that were said or the silence were because they were in fear and didn't have anything to do with us. They were acting out of fear. It's like going out to rescue someone who's drowning and they smack you upside your head because they're panicking. And they grab you and try to drag you under the water with them. They're not trying to murder you. They're freaking out. And that's when you look at all those actions as them freaking out, and it didn't have anything to do with us. We just happened to be there while the monkey was throwing the poo all around and got hit by it. And so now we can clean off the poo and go, okay, monkey, what's going on? What scared the crap out of you? That's funny. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Spirit is so funny. Page of Coins, yeah. So new Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles is new opportunities opening up in the outside world, and that makes total sense with all these, changes that are happening. It does bring great abundance and movement and opportunity in the outside world. Knight of Cups, yep, movement of emotion. So, this is a pursuit and a quest for a higher vibrational emotion, which we already knew with this 5 of Cups. So there's this new, I don't know, like this ignition for this quest, because this knight is in search of that holy grail in their hand right there. And there is this search that they have where we turn inward and upward, and that's what helps transform, and we are able to, find an inner love instead of an upper love. The 2 of Cups, when I was talking about realizing that there's 2 choices each moment, those are the 2 choices that are behind us. But when we're focused that on lower vibration, we think that's our only choice. But when we turn around and realize, oh, wow, there is a higher love that does change things there. And then lastly, you have 6 of Swords. This is about leaving behind old ways of thinking to move to new ways of thinking. And it does result in movement in the outside world. So with this 9 of Swords, we are leaving behind those thoughts, and there's a smooth movement across those. So I love this for you. This is about embracing the change, flowing with the change, and just remember it's happening for you. That's like a part of the tower. When the tower's burning down, we might be like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? But when we realize all of life happens for us, we move from a place of victimhood to a place of flow and embracing what's coming in, right? So I love this message for you. That's what they have for you, for all of you that chose reading number 1. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking that like button. That does tell me that you enjoyed these readings, also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring more videos similar to that to you. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell, which if you go in there and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel. Plus, you will also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And in addition to all of that, when you like the videos, share them with others, comment on the videos, subscribe to my channel, or even become one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I'm ever, ever so grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings and other services. All that is listed down in the description box of the video below. Right? As you're going through this amazing, amazing adventure, remember, every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling here from the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle to find where in your life can you be more open-minded. So let's take a look here and find out what area of your life there can be some open-mindedness. So for those that shows reading number 2, what do you want them to know? What area of their life? All right, here it is right here. And you've got Inspired Action, Root of the Earth, card number 38. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just going to zero in there a little bit. Look at those vibrant colors. Really love this deck. So card 38. We'll put that right there. And let's see what this brings in here for you. All right. So, of course, this is Inspired Action. Do you really want it, or do you want to continue to woulda, coulda? You must take advantage of the opportunities that are presenting themselves. You're in the beginning stages of something great. Be careful not to overcommit to too many things and too many people. Plant your seeds and stay grounded. You're a good student. There may be education-related news. Root spirits are message bearers, and good financial news is also on the way. The ancestral memory that comes with this, the root of the earth is reliable plant ancestor spirit, High John the Conqueror. Scientific name, Ipomoea purga or something, not even probably close to that. He honors the physical world and is deeply connected to earth and nature. The formerly enslaved man known as High John the Conqueror is a hero of many stories. Some say he was a captured African prince, and to others he was a trickster. One thing is certain, he always outwitted everyone. In hoodoo practice, his root brings power, luck, money, and protection. The ancestral medicine this brings, root of earth, is focused and loyal with a sense of humor. No matter what, this ancestral energy remains unbroken. To honor this energy, stop sitting on your ideas. Take the next step. The shadow energy of this, if it resonates, it's stagnant, stale, and stuck. Distracted. Bleh. That's the feeling. Sometimes we learn even more from failure than success. It is either time to try again or abandon ship. Only you know. And this is resonant of the Page of Pentacles in the Tarot. Declaration for this: good news follows me. So I feel like where you can be open-minded here is to take action, to not be afraid to take another step. I feel like this is a lot of the energy around, you know, something didn't work out, or you're afraid because something else didn't work out that's completely different, that this also won't, or you tried before and it didn't work out and you're afraid to try again. This is about being open-minded to try again, because you get to decide what story anything means. There's a great opportunity with the Page of Pentacles available for you, but it's like you're stagnant. You're not taking action toward it, and it's about being open-minded, about taking action. What's the worst that could happen? That it doesn't work out the way that you thought it would, or, you know, and then you get to decide. It's like Thomas Edison. I think it was Thomas Edison, but whoever invented the light bulb, I think it was like, people would be like, oh, you failed 1,000 times. But they were like, no, I found 1,000 successful ways that it didn't work, so I could find out one that does. And this is like, you have great opportunity, but we're afraid of what story we'll put to it if we don't succeed the very next time, or what other people will think. And so this is about being open-minded to try again. We'll see what else here. Of course, we'll pull some more cards. We've got the Psychic Tarot Oracle, which, like this deck, is kind of a combo between Oracle and Tarot. So let's see what else they want you to know here. Okay. About this coming forward. And we've got Emotional Withdrawal. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Normal energy, I believe, is what this one will be. We will take a look here and dive in here. And yeah, emotional withdrawal, Eight of Cups. So this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons or beginnings, right? On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. Can't make that up. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and the strength to continue your journey into that wonderful undiscovered territory. Boom! I love it. You just gotta love spirit. I love how they like to be clear in messages. So it's about leaving behind emotions that don't serve you anymore, those that are keeping you back, keeping you from moving, and realizing that not only do you get to choose the story of whatever happens in the outside world, you also get to choose the emotion that you feel. Now, you can't control anyone else's thoughts and beliefs and stories or their emotions. And that's great news, right? You can stop investing energy in that, come back to what you can control, which is your story, your emotions. I like it. We're also going to pull from the Terrestrial Fauna Oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck, and the author, Chris Lee, has offered very graciously 10% off to any of my followers. All that information, the links and codes, are down in the description box of the video. So if you want to check those out, you'll see here what a beautiful deck these are. And there's your card here. And what do we have here? We've got the pig. Oink, oink, oink. I mean, it's the camera doesn't do these justice either. They're so beautiful in person. All right. So let's take a look here and see what always reminds me of Babe. I want my mom, if you remember that movie. All right. So it says the pig, often overlooked and not fully understood, conveys a message of abundance and cleverness. Here's that cleverness coming in again. Recognize the plentiful aspects of your life. And just as the pig discovers nourishment in its surroundings, you too possess the ability to acknowledge and welcome the wealth of opportunities, love, and happiness present within and around you. The pig's smarts and resourcefulness acts as a guide for you. Access your own inherent wisdom and aptitude for solving problems. Rely on your instincts and utilize your intelligence to navigate challenges and make well-informed choices. Much like the pig using its intelligence to locate food, you can also devise imaginative solutions to overcome any barriers you encounter. Furthermore, the pig underscores the value of nurturing relationships and nurturing emotional bonds. Pigs are social creatures that thrive amidst company. Treasure the relationships that bring care and encouragement to your life, and be ready to extend kindness and empathy to those around you. Remember that the pig encourages you to value abundance, tap into your intelligence, embrace joy and playfulness, seek stability, and foster meaningful connections. Through the pig's wisdom, you can shape a life that is rich, gratifying, and profoundly linked to both your own self and others. I love that, because something else that this Eight of Cups comes in is this evaluating where you're investing your emotional energy, and with it bringing that up here about, kind of taking inventory of where you're investing all of your emotional energy. You can identify those relationships that are not these, building and meaningful connections anymore. They've served their, journey. You've impacted each other the way it is. And these are the ones where you are consistently giving 70, 80, 90%, and they're only giving like 10, 20, 30. Relationships are give and take, but these are the ones that have always been take. And you're the one that's maintaining these. So you get to let these go. And that brings this energy back for you here. The other thing here is that, when one of the things holding you back is the fear that you'll hit obstacles that you won't be able to overcome. Well, one, it's saying trust that you have the intelligence, the cleverness to be able to do that. But also there's this promise from Spirit, which, I feel will be confirmed in the tarot when we do it here. But they're saying that we promise, if you hit a blockade of some kind, ask us of your own free will. We don't meddle in your life, Spirit says. Besides what you've asked for them to do before you came down here, that honey-do list. But when you're down here, you can still ask of your own free will for guidance, those types of things. They stand behind us always. They might even do a little to let you know that they're there through synchronicities, repeating numbers, different things. Just a reminder that, we're here if you need us. They don't push themselves. They don't meddle in our lives unless we ask them to. So you could always ask too, hey, I need an answer to this. How do I get around this? Or am I not supposed to get around this? Show me a different way. And they will show you all that. I love it. And then we're going to pull from the tarot of the Z Divine. And we'll see what else they want you to know here about this stepping forward on this journey here. So what else for those that chose reading number, 2. All right. I do want that one here and this one here. I feel like these go over here. And any others here? I feel like there's like 1 and 2, and they do want this one too over here. All right. So we will look in here and see what all of these are about here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and these 3. All right. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. You've had a start. Here's the second, third, fourth. You don't have to worry about all these attempts. Things are progressing in order. I like that. All right. So first of all, you have the Queen of Swords, balancing your head and your heart, getting out of your head with all the long list of things. I feel like there's this energy here of, sometimes we'll spend a lot of time planning, and doing the things that we think are supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be. And that could just, by the time we're looking at this list and looking at the 1,000 steps we have to get to where we're wanting to go, we're exhausted already. So it's important to plan big things and then plan the next few steps and then take action on it, but also allowing your heart to have a seat at the table, making sure that whatever this is that you're wanting to do isn't just someone else's dream that they've given you, but that this is something that makes your heart sing, makes your heart dance, right? And then, 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles, fullness of life coming in here too. And this is this guarantee that you will feel the fullness of life when you are living your dream. If you don't feel this as you're going throughout everything, then you're living some sort of dream that's attached to a future outcome. Like, I can be happy when, but when you're living your dream and you're stepping forward on whatever this thing is that you've been wanting to go forward with, you celebrate all along the way. You're like enjoying the process of doing all the little steps, not like, okay, I'll be happy when. I'm happy all the time. So I like that. Let's see what else they have here. Yeah, I've got the Eight of Swords. So here, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords. This is you becoming aware of the thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that have made you feel blinded and trapped and restricted before. This is what's been holding you back, right? And so these beliefs and these fears you're becoming aware of. And that's what's great about an 8. It's a flowing number. So you're able, this is saying that you're identifying those fears, you're moving beyond them and flowing beyond them here. See what else comes with these. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. This, I love this. Being true to your authentic self, not being worried about, again, that dream that everyone else has been telling you, and, we'll get drawn off of our path by the fear of rejection, fear of punishment, or fear of losing those who are supporting us, because a lot of times the people who support us will have more influence on us than the naysayers, the dream busters that do it all the time. We just don't give them access anymore. But the people that support us innocently might say, have you ever thought of doing it that way? And we're like, well, I don't want to lose them and have them join that other camp. So I will go off course, to please the supporters, because you don't want to lose them. But this is Spirit saying, be true to your authentic self. Let go of those fears, right? And have that movement forward. And the Hierophant is a invitation from your higher self to truly see the capital T truth of who your authentic self is. Again, there's this clarity energy coming in here of getting out of your head of a lot of these opinions you've had growing up on what it is you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be doing it, and blah, 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 blah. All right? All right. I love Spirit. All right. And then you have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, here she is. Queen of Wands. Beautiful, fiery energy. She accomplishes so much. She takes her Ace of Wands. She knows exactly how to apply what she's wanting to do. She also has a great connection to Spirit. Yeah, here's that. And right below what we were talking about. The Queen of Wands, she has a great connection with Spirit. Usually she'll have a black cat with her too, which represents the cups energy that all queens get, which is also empathic connection to Spirit. And this is when we were talking about when you're like in a giant maze and you hit a wall and you have to go left or right and you don't know. You dial up Spirit and go, hey, eye in the sky, you can see the entire maze. Is it better for me to go left or right? And they're like, hang a right, and you do, and boom, wonderful things happen. And people are like, how can you just make a decision that quick? And it always turns out well. It's because of your connection with the Spirit realm. Like they promised, they will always be there to give you clarity, make decisions, no-brainers, if you ask of them. So I like that. Yep, the Sun card. Again, here's this abundance energy coming in here with the sun that shines the bright light on all things. This grows. This is also kind of a promise of we will shine light upon this dream that is your, how you're wanting to express and share your heart with the world. We will shine the sun upon it, making sure that it has enough light for growth, and that is what brings the harvest. So I like that. The King of Pentacles, King of Coins, again, promise of abundance. There is, if you'll step forward with this Ace the Page of Pentacles, this is like another try and heading forward, that there will be benefit, there will be abundance that comes through all this here. And all it takes is the Page of Wands. This is a new spark. Allow that new spark to kick in. That will allow you, to take your, like the Queen of Wands here, to take that energy and to ignite and move forward. So be open-minded about trying things again, whether that is, business, education, even a relationship, but make sure, of course, like I said, the importance is the clarity, not doing something out of fear, but doing something out of passion and knowing that it makes your heart sing and dance, not make your heart fear, right? So I love this energy for you, for all of you that chose reading number 2, and that's what they have for you right now. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking that like button. That does tell me that you enjoyed these readings. Also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring more videos similar to that to you. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell, which if you go in there and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel. Plus, you will also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And in addition to all of that, when you like the videos, share them with others, comment on the videos, subscribe to my channel, or even become one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I'm ever so grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings and other services. All that is listed down in the description box of the video below. Right, as you're going through this amazing adventure, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle. And of course, we're going to be looking at what area of your life can you be more open-minded. So we'll take a look here. We'll give it 3 shuffles for the power of 3. One of my favorite numbers. All right, so let's take a look here. For those that chose reading number 3, what area of their life can they be open-minded with? All right, this is the one. And you got highly sensitive, root of water, card number 28. Beautiful, beautiful card. I love that. Such vibrant energy. And look, there's even some fishies going around in there. So card number 28. Let's see what this energy brings in. So this is like the Page of Cups energy that is here, which of course this kind of relates, kind of like a tarot oracle deck of sorts. So highly sensitive, you may feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, giggling one moment, bawling the next. You're on a soul journey, and that's why you're feeling it all so deeply. And don't take every little thing so seriously. Trust your inner guidance. The ancestors are nudging you with signs. Are you paying attention? Nature is speaking to you. And this plant ancestor is empathic and intuitive energy. The hibiscus plant has youthful energy. The roots, plant spirits, are the messengers of the ancestors. There may be news or a romantic proposal coming your way. Woohoo! Honor your feelings. Your creativity is ready to flow. So take advantage of all the creative opportunities coming your way. The ancestral memory of this, the root of water, is the hibiscus flower. In this yin energy, plant cester, like ancestor, but plant cester, comes forward as a zemi, a nature spirit, of the Taino people of the Caribbean, and the goddess Atabe, supreme creatrix and mother. Like her hibiscus flowers, Atabe represents the moon, fertility, love, romance, and beauty. The ancestral medicine here, this ancestral plant spirit also represents your inner child. Lean into the energy of play. Your ancestors did not always have the gift and privilege of play, so allow yourself to be free enough to play in their honor. I love that. So be open to playfulness. The shadow aspect of it resonates, says you're being a bit immature. Be more sensitive to the feelings of those around you. And as Don Miguel Ruiz says in one of his 4 agreements, Don't take anything personally. This is the Page of Cups. Like I said, declaration is, I choose to express my feelings openly and fully. So I feel like where you can be more open-minded, it's about being more open-minded and be more openly sharing of your feelings, including having fun. So we'll, of course, pull more cards here and get more clarity. We're going to start with the Psychic Tarot Oracle, which is a lot like a combo hybrid tarot oracle deck. So let's give these 3 shuffles as well and see what else they want to have here about being open-minded with playfulness, and then also in sharing your emotions. So let's take a look here. So what? All right. They do want this one. Actually, you get 2. Ooh, look at you. So you get, first of all, balance with the, I think that's the Justice card. And then you also get, the throat chakra. Yeah, allowing expression, allowing your voice to be spoken here. Okay, nope, they just want these 2 together. So balance and the throat chakra. Let's take a look and see what these bring in here for you. So, of course, the Justice card, 11, this card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well with what's surrounding you in the physical world. And this denotes that some lifestyle adjustments can be required at this time, and it could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. And the balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. And this card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. That mentioned it in here too. But be aware of how you're treating other people, how you're speaking to others, especially with this throat chakra. When determining something, there must be a state of balance emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that you will make in the future. So I love that. And then let's take a look here at the throat chakra. I think these are in the back. Yeah. So the throat chakra is, of course, light blue. The sound ham, H-A-M. The element is sound. The gland is the thyroid. The key words is, of course, I speak. And this chakra is located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing, are associated with this. So all of this was talking about this inner emotional journey as well. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. And when this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this, of course, is all about all these blues and all this balancing, being aware of how you're treating others, and because that's a reflection of how you treat yourself, right? That externalization of this inner conflict of what's going on. Be aware that this is such a mirror for you, with scales of justice being on each side. It's like, okay, I see how this is me, and I'm seeing the world as I am, not as it is. And then look at the energy that your inner talk and how that's being shared and vibrated out to the world as well. Especially with this full moon Sagittarius energy about vocalizing what you want to release. This is an important part of that power too. All right. And then we're also going to pull here from the Terrestrial Fauna Oracle. Get some more information here. And the creator of this deck, Chris Lee, has been so gracious to offer 10% off of this deck to all of my followers, and all that information's in the description box of the video. All right, so let's take a look here and see. All right, there we go. So let's see what else they want you to know about this here. Yeah, the Peacock, beautiful card. You know, I keep saying that the camera doesn't do these justice. If you saw these in person, they're just like, they're matted, and that just brings the color so brilliantly here. All right. So let's take a look here and see what the peacock brings in. So it's a splendid creature renowned for its colorful feathers and graceful demeanor, and it inspires you to embrace your own unique beauty and confidently share it with the world. Just as the peacock's stunning plumes, look all those blues again too, that they captivate attention, recognize that your inner qualities also deserve appreciation and admiration. Again, all this pointing inward. The peacock's regal and poised presence represents self-assurance and confidence. Acknowledge your strengths and stand firm in your convictions. Like the peacock's dignified stride, let your actions reflect the unwavering self-confidence. Believe in your abilities and let your inner strength guide you towards achievement and fulfillment. The peacock also symbolizes balance with its intricate feathers, embodying harmony in various aspects of life. You can't make it up. Strive for equilibrium across different dimensions of your journey, whether it's the interplay of work and play, leisure, right? Solitude and social connections, or ambition and relaxation. Remember that the peacock's wisdom encourages you to embrace your unique beauty, exude confidence, nurture your intuition, remain authentic, and seek harmony in all aspects of life. Through its majestic presence and symbolism, the peacock offers guidance and inspiration for your personal journey of self-discovery and growth. All right, can't make it up. All about balance again coming in here, and action. So I like that. All right. And then we're also going to pull here from the Tarot of the Divine, and we'll find out what else they want you to know about this being open to play, being open to emotions, sharing those emotions as well with all this action, the balancing. All right, let's take a look here. So what else were those that chose reading 3, right? You want that one. These 2, this one goes here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And nope, none of those, all right. Okay, that one and that one. And those 3. All right. So let's take a look here. Your first 2 come out together here. Yeah. King of Swords and the 6 of Coins. Now, the King of Swords they rule over the thinking, the mindset, the way to look at things, right? But all the kings are given a second portion of air too, so they're the master of seeing things from a different perspective. We got the 6 of Coins, balance, scales here. Normally they have someone giving away stuff and have actual scales in their hands here. So this is balancing head and heart quite a bit here, because this is a lot of overthinking, in addition to seeing things from a higher perspective. Like the Justice card will normally have the Ace of Swords that this king has here, and the scales sometimes will hang from it, or they'll have the sword in one hand and the scales in the other. So this is about seeing things from a higher perspective, gaining clarity around what you really want, what's really going on, got a lot of emotion happening here. So that's human emotion at the lower heart level, and this is higher thinking, capital T truths from the higher realms. And it's important to understand that this Ace of Swords not only gives you access to higher knowledge and information, but it also allows you, it's double-edged, allows you to see your old beliefs, the small T truths that are rooted in fear, and it allows you to transform those, taking them from one scale and transforming them into higher knowledge and wisdom to put on the other scale. So we always start off like way weighted down with a lot of small T truths rooted in fear. And then we put a little, up here, we put one big capital T truth, and it's, but when we take from here and put on here, not only does it move that one up, it moves this one down. So it's allows a balance to come in more quickly the more we connect to capital T truths of the higher realm. And then you got the Page of Cups. Here's the Page of Cups showing up again. And the Eight of Coins, the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is putting in the blood, the sweat, the tears. It is the movement of things. Things do progress, things do open and unfold there. So it's definitely saying it's worth the effort putting this energy into this Page of Cups, into this balancing, into the looking into what are these emotions and putting the action, allowing them to be expressed. Sometimes we feel, well, if I just keep everything bottled up and pushed down, we're good to go. But this is saying no, that you're investing all this energy, maintaining all of these things, pushing them down, and that lower vibration draws and slows things down. It doesn't allow progression. It's like they're going to tell you here, this is like, if you do the work, here comes your reward. So let's take a look and see what the reward is here. Yep, Three of Wands and the King of Wands. You're able to change directions in your life, and you're able to really leap forward, really connect with your higher self and your energy. This is like entrepreneur, king. It's kind of like emperor energy, where, and this makes sense with these together, where you are deciding what you want, where you want to go, how you want to head, and that you put a plan together and you're able to, move forward with it all too. So when you release this emotional energy, when you share your passion, when you are aware of the actions you're taking, how you're interacting, and the balancing of things, it allows you to come to this place of peace where there's quietness and stillness, and then you're able to really get clarity around what it is you truly want to do. Because the King of Wands and like the Emperor have a lot of people with supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be, must be, rooted in fear. And we're so inundated, and a lot of them are contradictory, that we feel confused, we don't know what way to go. But with this balancing between the head and the heart, this quietness that comes in, you gain the clarity, and you're able to plan and plan the steps and put action and have forward movement in it too. Let's see where else this leads here. Four of Wands, joy, celebration, gatherings, marriage, if that's part of your journey there. Marriage card. Stable energy. Oh, Four of Coins. Yes, the fours. Think of fours as like a huge kitchen table with four huge legs on it. Very strong stability, very strong energy. And you've got energetic stability, you got stability of the outside world with the Four of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Cups. Yep, you got the movement away from emotions that don't serve you, all these emotions that don't serve you, and where are they headed off to? To the Nine of Cups. You know what the Nine of Cups is? Dreams come true. Can't make it up. Yeah, the Nine of Cups is emotional dreams come true. So you definitely have this beautiful path that's unfolding here, and the openness to your emotions, sharing your emotions, also to play, because that's joy, that's celebration. The more, every moment we have a choice of lower vibration emotions or higher vibration. Higher vibration is joy, laughter, unconditional love, gratitude, peace. And the more we choose higher vibrational emotions, the more things flow, the more we move in this direction. Lower vibration emotions, they will anchor us down and slow us down and not allow us to move forward. So I like this Page of Cups. There's this heightened emotion, this heightened expression of emotion that's coming in here, really getting this, focusing on this inner journey and allowing it to flow forward. So I am loving this adventure for you, and that's what they have for you. For all of you that chose reading number 3. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking that like button. That does tell me that you enjoyed these readings, also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring more videos similar to that to you. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell, which if you go in there and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel. Plus, you will also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And in addition to all of that, when you like the videos, share them with others, comment on the videos, subscribe to my channel, or even become one of my YouTube channel members, doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I'm ever so grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings and other services. All that is listed down in the description box of the video below. Right? As you're going through this amazing adventure, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.